Listen to the ovation, listen to the crowd go crackers as the one and only Shark, Jenk Behic, makes his way to centre ring. This will be Behic's toughest test yet as he's prepared to go toe-to-toe, blow for blow with Dawson from WA. This place is on fire!
We're kickboxing in halls, playing in bars, climbing walls, shooting stars. That's kickboxing show business. You pay the man, you pay your dues. But when it's all over, you sing the blues. That's kickboxing show business. Show business. Ladies and gentlemen, on the site where legends are made, the Macedonian Entertainment Centre, on Sunday, 21st of March 1999, Ultimate Kickboxing proudly presents our main event of the evening. The moment has come, the moment in time is here. Howard Lee and centering on behalf of John Cheetah and the Ultimate Kickboxing team, welcome to our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! It's 8 rounds of kickboxing for the IKBF Commonwealth Welterweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome on my right, occupying the blue corner, the challenger from Swan View, Western Australia. We saw him in action. He fought Tibet Hamza on Alex Selleck's big show at the Melbourne Town Hall last February, 12 months ago. He showed great qualities with Ron Parr, his mentor in the corner, scaling 71.50 kilograms. Would you welcome challenger wearing Muay Thai trunks with Intra on the front, Thailand, Western Australia's own Daniel Dawson. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, we've gone up to the Junior Middleweight Championship. So it's vacant title, ladies and gentlemen. Would you welcome in the red corner, scaling 70 kilograms. He is starstruck. He is the pride of Melbourne's West from the Element Gymnasium. 17 bouts, 14 wins, already a triple champ. Would you welcome the Greek White Shark, Jenk Behic. Wearing sharp buttons of white, red and blue. Good-looking shirt sponsoring our main event. 8 rounds of boxing for the IKBF Junior Middleweight Championship. Referee Bruce Haynes to give the referee's instructions.
Well, gentlemen, this is a title fight. I've given you your rules outside. You folks understand my rules. I want a good, clean fight. Keep your guard up at all times. Stay safe, touch gloves now, and you get on the last round. Good luck to both of you.
Well, the time for talk is over. All is in readiness for our main event, the junior middleweight title on the line. The great White Shark, the showstopper, Jenk Behic, up against WA's Daniel Dawson. This should be a cracker, Marco Hammer.
Well, certainly, Michael. Daniel Dawson, a seasoned campaigner, especially in the rules of Muay Thai, undertaking something a little different here in kickboxing. Jenk Behic, of course, that is his forte, so it should be a good even matchup.
In 1998, Daniel Dawson went the distance in a corker of a fight against world champion Tibet Hamza. How will he fare against the great White Shark here tonight? Dawson, a highly travelled fighter, having fought and won over in Thailand. Nice round kick to the left ribs there by Dawson. An excellent leg kicker he is, Daniel Dawson. Behic, his high kicks, of course, one of his strong points, along with his excellent boxing skills.
Dawson looking a little bit more solid, a little bit in reach over Behic.
Nice snapping high left round kick by Dawson. Another one there, the shin just catching Behic on the side of the head. Inside leg kick there by Jenk Behic. And Dawson just earning Behic's respect here in the first round so far. Cracking outside thigh kick by Dawson. Behic connects with the short left hook. Then a round kick to the ribs off the right by Behic. Straight left hand by the Shark. What an immense following he has here in the western suburbs. The great White Shark, Jenk Behic, as always, comes into the ring a picture of physical perfection. Trained by trainer of champions Johnny Sheeter. Inside leg kick by Behic to that inside left thigh. Switch kick up to the head there by Daniel Dawson.
You'd have to say, Michael, Daniel Dawson, one of Behic's toughest opponents to date. Certainly a big challenge for Jenk Behic.
Undoubtedly, Hammer. There's the end of the first round of action. Mark, how do you see that one?
Well, an even first round with Dawson putting in a good, solid showing. Certainly not taking a backward step and not being intimidated. And Jenk just feeling out Dawson's power and obvious technique and seeing what he's got to offer. But it's going to be, as I said, an interesting battle. Dawson's forte is, of course, knee fights. So he's had to leave that weapon out. Be interesting to see how he goes when Jenk gets wound up and starts to throw in some of those trademark kick and punch combinations that he's renowned for.
Dynamite for the next action pack. We're in bout 8.
Daniel Dawson knows this is one of the biggest fights in his career. If he can beat Jenk Behic here tonight in the western suburbs, in Behic's own backyard, it'll really stamp his celebrity status here in Australia. Behic, one of the most highly publicised of kickboxers. Nice cracking round kick off the left leg there by Dawson. And a win would really catapult Dawson's stakes right around the country. Good inside leg kick there from Behic. On the other hand, Dawson is a very, very highly talented and credible opponent that Behic would like to claim the scalp of here tonight. Be a great one to have under his belt. Both men just sizing each other up here in the second round of action. A more tentative start to this round, Mark.
Well, both fighters know that the ability of the other is nothing to be taken lightly, and therefore they're not doing anything silly or taking any unnecessary risks.
A good succession of leg kicks there from Daniel Dawson, just buckling the left thigh of Jenk Behic. You are talking about two highly talented, vastly experienced campaigners. And a very even contest so far. Dawson just firing out the right uppercut, didn't find the mark. Behic, that constant frown on his face, just measuring Dawson. There's a nice outside leg kick to finish the round from the man from Western Australia.
Well, once again, a good even round. As is all Ultimate promotions, always good value for money. And this show tonight is obviously no exception to that rule. Credit to Johnny Skeeter and all at Ultimate Promotions putting on another great night of action.
Seconds out, round 3 coming up. Welcome Barry Stacey Barrish and
we're ready to roll into the third round of action. Third man in centre ring. Big Bruce Haynes, the Australian super middleweight, I should say junior middleweight title on the line. The whipping high right round kick by the Shark, Jenk Behic. That's what the crowd wants to see. Dawson, cool, composed as ever, whips up a high left round kick of his own. Goes downstairs, the inside left thigh, then goes up to the head again. Upstairs, downstairs by Dawson. Good tactics indeed.
Behic coming out a little more aggressive in this, the third round. Taking it up to Dawson now.
This one's scheduled for 8x2, so a long way to go. Look at the intensity on the face of both of these men as Behic fires a right round kick to the ribs. Dawson ties him up in the centre of the ring. Looked like for a moment there he wanted to start with Dawson, but this one just a kickboxing fight.
Certainly Dawson looked ready to go into the grappling phase there, but obviously that is out. And Behic finishing that grapple with a nice outside thigh kick to Dawson.
Nice front kick off the left by Dawson. Behic charges him against the ropes. Good right hand to the chest there by Behic and a leg kick. Oh, whipping left round kick caught. Jenk Behic unaware on that occasion. There's another one from Dawson. Those left round kicks to the head. Proving to be a handful for Jenk Behic. A spinning hook kick by the Shark. The showstopper, Jenk Behic. What an explosive third round we're seeing so far. A clipping left hook there by Daniel Dawson. The adrenaline really pumping in both men now, Mark.
Well, certainly Behic, just when he looked in trouble, come out with that spinning heel kick. But Behic's right eye, I think, has a bit of a mouse under it, and that's going to affect possibly his vision as this fight progresses.
Well, there you have it, the end of the third round, the best round so far. What a cracker of a fight we're seeing.
What a night of action, what an absolute ideal matchup here. These two boys, neither of them taking a step backward, and very, very evenly matched for sure when it comes to their technical prowess.
Seconds out, round 4.
We're ready to get it on in the fourth round. It's been even Stevens so far. A technically excellent fight by both men and plenty of guts and power with every technique being thrown. Snapping that front kick out, Daniel Dawson goes downstairs to the legs. Jenk replies with a short left hook. Nice leg kick there by Dawson, but Jenk replied at the same time. Just a slip there from Dawson. Good inside leg kick there by Behic. You can hear it slapping to the inside left thigh of Dawson. Nice uppercut, just rocked Dawson's head back slightly. Another inside leg kick by Behic. He's starting to find the mark with those leg kicks now, Mark.
Well, certainly Behic's trying to beat Dawson at his own game, which is of course in the big leg kicking department. But Daniel Dawson certainly putting up a good battle, and Behic grabbing this round once again by the throat, giving it a bit of a shake early.
Inside leg kick again there by Jenk Behic. Another inside leg kick, looking to take Dawson's feet out from under him. They are the leg kicks we saw Tibet Hamza do so much damage with to Daniel Dawson when they fought last year. Behic doing the same here. High right round kick, Behic goes downstairs, then comes over the top with the right hand. Rips away to the body. Nice rapid fire hand combinations there from Jenk Behic.
Johnny Skeeter calling for Behic to throw the big overhand right, or the straight right. Behic just not using that right hand enough. Seeing as Dawson is carrying his left hand pretty low, the right side of his face, or the left side of his face rather, is open for that right hand. And that's a good pick up there from Johnny Skeeter, but and you can bet that Johnny will be telling Jenk to be using that right hand against that low carrying left hand of Dawson. Dawson a little bit overcome in that round. I feel that round goes to Behic rather, and I'll probably score most of the others even. So slowly, but surely Behic is coming up on the judges' scorecards, I feel. But Daniel Dawson, don't write him off, because he is certainly one seasoned campaigner.
Seconds out, round 5.
Let's get it on in the 5th round of action. This for the junior middleweight title, IKBF. Both men touch gloves. It's been a cracker of a fight so far. On our unofficial scorecards, the first 3 rounds even, the 4th going to Behic. Left hook there by Behic. Nice leg kick to the outside left thigh, that reddened left thigh of Daniel Dawson. Behic really turning on the adrenaline in the last round and looking to do the same here in the 5th. High left round kick by Dawson, just not enough mustard behind it. Short left hook, then leg kick combination by Behic. Checks the low kick, goes downstairs. Behic continues to move forward. He won't let Dawson put him on the back foot. Solid right hand, right uppercut by Behic. Just burying into Daniel Dawson. Straight right hand finds its way through Dawson's guard. A nice left hook and another to the side of the head there by Behic. And referee Bruce Haynes just warning Dawson not to catch the kick hammer.
Well, of course, that is allowed in Thai rules, but not in kickboxing rules.
Awesome body shot just earlier on there from Behic in that short exchange.
I feel Dawson is a little bit on the back foot, as we see right now, against Behic's attacks.
Walked straight into a solid right hand, did Behic. Dawson just unable to pick him off at the moment. Behic just keeps moving forward, soldiering on. Couple of left hooks and a rib kick there by Behic. Nice combination. Goes the inside left thigh and another one. Another inside thigh kick, then goes upstairs with the hands, Jenk Behic. He is looking on game here tonight, Jenk Behic. There it is, the end of the 5th round for my liking. Hammer, this one goes to Behic again.
Well, that one just slightly to Behic, I'd say, for being the aggressor and probably trying to put in a little bit more attacking technique. Dawson a little bit more intent on defending or being an offensive fighter, which there's nothing wrong in that as long as you're piling up the points respective to your challenger's attacks. So I'd have to say, yeah, that round to Behic.
Seconds out, round 6.
Into the 6th round of action. Dawson needs to up the intensity. Unofficially, we've given the last 2 rounds to Behic, the first 3 even. Behic just connecting a nice left hook, then went downstairs with a leg kick. Really stringing his combinations together well tonight, Behic. Clubbing right hand. Dawson finds the marker, high left round kick to the side of the jaw. Now some rapid fire hand combinations from Dawson, mixing it up toe to toe with Behic.
Well, this is a little bit more like it from Dawson. He's not taking the back pedal. He's pushing up as well, and not letting Behic have the advantage immediately straight up by taking a back foot on everything. Nice high round kick off the lead leg.
Blood starting to flow from that cut under the right eye of Jenk Behic. Behic just turns him around the blue corner, lands a cracking right hand to the jaw. A turning kick by Behic. Jenk Behic pulling out all the stops here in the 6th round. Inside leg kick by Behic. Another thigh rattler it was by Behic. The blood streaming down his cheek. The whipping high right round kick or left round kick off the front leg by Dawson.
Certainly Behic's right eye will be affected by the blood trickling from just under it, and he's going to have a bit of trouble seeing anything coming around from that left-hand side of Dawson's body because of that cut under his right eye.
Dogged determination from the great white shark, Jenk Behic. This heavily partisan crowd rallying right behind the local champion. Another inside leg kick, been one of Jenk's best weapons so far in the entire fight. Dawson just dropping the right hand to the body. Behic with the front kick up to the face. Both men sucking in the air. There's that lead leg round kick to the head again by Dawson. Nice right uppercut to finish the round by the great white shark, Jenk Behic. Mark the Hammer Castellini, how do you see that one?
Well, that one, I'd have to say, I'd give it probably Dawson's way, if not even. With Dawson landing a couple of clean techniques off the left. Left leg lead, left leg round kick, caught Jenk a couple of times, albeit 1 or 2 on the glove, 1 or 2 snuck through the guard there. But Behic just getting caught and a little unlucky in that round with a few hits. But that cut under his left eye is definitely going to make those hooks and also lead round kicks harder to see for Behic. But as the corner goes to work on him now, I'm sure you'll see revitalised Behic come out in the next round.
We are into the penultimate round of action, round number 7. Australian junior middleweight title on the line. Behic launching that left round kick to the ribs. Goes downstairs just clamping away at that left thigh of Dawson. Dawson continues to whip the left leg up to the head. Takes great agility to whip that round kick off the lead leg with such speed and ferocity. Both men trading leg kicks. Dawson being warned again for catching the kick, and actually it's going to be a point deduction, Hammer. That's going to cost him, maybe a bit arguable, that one.
I'd say referee Bruce Haynes being a little bit harsh there on the challenger.
Dawson really needs a knockdown in this round to even it up.
But nevertheless, that one's going to go Behic's way, I'd say, due to that point off. You could just about count this round automatically to Behic.
Dawson trying to sweep out the legs of Behic. Just moving out of the way of Behic's high right round kick. Dawson clocks in there for a nice uppercut to the jaw. The high left round kick to the head by the West Australian. Solid right hand by Behic. Nice uppercuts. Then goes downstairs, waking the combinations a real treat. The great white shark, Jenk Behic, the showstopper.
He's certainly putting them all in well tonight. The uppercut, the hook, and then finishing with the leg kick. You can pay all 3 of those because they all landed. And that is great work from Behic. He's putting it all together well in the later stages of this fight.
Comments from former Australian Cruiserweight Muay Thai champion Mark the Hammer Castellini. Ringside with myself, Michael Chavello. You're watching the showstopper, the Shark, Jenk Behic, against WA's Daniel Dawson. It's been a cracker of a fight so far. Dawson with the leg kick to the outside left thigh. Behic just wears the left hand to the head. A clubbing body shot to finish it. We've got one more round of action to go, Hammer.
Well, certainly that round, irrespective of the point being taken off by Bruce Haynes, I still say I'd give that round to Behic with the point being taken off. Obviously, that's not going to do him any harm at all. And Behic, I'd say, slightly edging ahead now, well and truly on the scorecards. Take nothing away from Daniel Dawson, though. He's here to fight, and that's good to see. All too often you see fighters come down for the holiday, but Dawson's here certainly to fight, and that's always good value for money. And once again, another excellent show by Ultimate Promotions.
Come on, raise the roof. Jenk and Daniel, 8th and final.
Both fighters will touch gloves. We are ready for the 8th and final round of championship action, brought to you by Johnny Sheeter and Ultimate Promotions. Here we go, folks. Daniel Dawson needs to pull out a knockdown. Jenk Behic, can he take it all the way? Can he take the title? So far, so good on our unofficial scorecard. Here comes Behic, slogging away to the body and the head with his hand. Dawson just pushes him back against the rope. Behic laying into him, ripping up the body shot off the right hand.
I'd have to say, Michael, if Dawson doesn't get a knockdown or even a knockout, I'd have to say this fight's looking very, very rosy for Behic. But Daniel Dawson really giving the champion a real run here.
Sweat flying off the brow of Daniel Dawson as he launches another high left round kick. What a sensational fight. The crowd on the edge of their seats, some of them out of their seats. Behic just clubs away to the body, then fires the uppercut. They've gone toe-to-toe the entire fight. Another jaw rattler, a tooth rattler from Jenk Behic, then slapstick downstairs to the outside left thigh. Daniel Dawson moving forward. Behic meets him with a front kick to the face. Listen to the crowd go bananas. They're raising the roof for the local champion, the Great White Shark, the showstopper Jenk Behic. Both men pulling out all the stops in the final round.
Well, Behic putting in a truly world-class performance here tonight. On a well-seasoned campaigner, international campaigner at that, Daniel Dawson.
Behic.
Perth's best.
Behic just will not take a backward step. He keeps moving forward. Hands and legs from Behic. Chops away to the outside left thigh. The Great White Shark bringing home the bacon. There it is. Thank you, mother, for the rabbits. It's all over. Mark the hammer. This one's gone down to the judges. How do you see it?
Well, it's gone down to the judges, and it'd have to be the fight of the night. Really, a truly deserved of a main event. I'd have to say Behic edging ahead ever so slightly, but putting in truly a workmanlike performance. And from start to finish, his work rate was absolutely world-class. Punch combinations, finishing off with kicks, putting hooks on the end of everything. You got to love that. And Behic, a true credit to his trainer Johnny Skeeter and all at Ultimate Kickboxing. And I'd have to say, on my scorecard, I'd give it to Behic, but it's going to go to the judges, and we'll eagerly await that decision. But take nothing away from Daniel Dawson. What an effort, and what a competitor he is.
Looking shirts, business shirts, casual shirts. Down the Shan. Whereabouts here, gentlemen? Where are you based? Look towards the camera. In 2nd Avenue, not far away from here. Okay, good on you. Thank you for your great support of kickboxing. How do you enjoy the action there? Look towards the camera. Beautiful stuff. How'd you enjoy the action? Pretty good. Okay, come across here with me. Stand behind here and we'll wait for button and bolt. And what a fantastic crowd, the biggest crowd ever. Ultimate, thanks you very much for your great support. Don't go away. We haven't announced the verdict yet. We're going to talk to Daniel and also Jenk and assess our IKBF Junior Middleweight Championship was scheduled as a welterweight bout for both men. We're over the limit.
Beautiful combinations from Jenk. Good leg kicks. I haven't seen leg kick like that for a while.
How about another round of applause for those two gallant warriors, Daniel and Jenk. Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 epic rounds of courage beyond the call of duty, we have a new IKBF Commonwealth Junior Middleweight Champion, the Great White Shark, Jenk Behic.
Well, there you have it, scenes of jubilation in centre ring. A unanimous decision going the way of the showstopper, the great white shark, Jenk Behic. From myself, Michael Chavello, and my verbal sparring partner, former Australian champion Mark the Hammer Castanini, thank you for joining us. We look forward to the pleasure of your company next time on the next Johnny Sheeter Ultimate Promotion.
Gordon Dawson, thanks for your great work, Gordon. You've worked in overdrive with Johnny Sheeter. We'll talk to Jenk in just a moment. His dad, Kamal, going through the routines. Daniel Dawson, a tremendous performance in the Lions' Den. Daniel, you fought a great battle, you showed great skills. The second time we've seen you in Melbourne, look towards the camera. If all the people will move away while we talk to Daniel, you lost to Tibet Hamza, who's a world champ. You lost to Jenk Behic, but that point was pretty costly, wasn't it, in round 7? Couldn't turn the fight.
Well, I reckon it was a close fight. I'd just like to say I'm weighing about a kilo heavy because I've been sick all week and haven't been able to train. So I'll give all my best to Jenk, and I'd really like to come back and rematch him. So I know I can do twice as good as what I did here tonight.
Okay, Daniel, and your corner people, you're at the Melbourne Martial Arts now with some good people.
I'd love to give all my love and thanks to everyone at Melbourne Martial Arts. This is the best I've ever been looked after, and I can't wait to come back and fight in Melbourne again. Thank you to everyone who came here tonight and made this sport possible. I hope we will come again for a rematch.
Okay, Daniel Dawson, first home. And now we talk to the champ, who's now stretched to a Commonwealth, 2 Commonwealth Championships. Jenk, that was a hell of a fight in there. It was tough. It was tough. You had to dig deep.
Yeah, well, Johnny is playing a big year for me. We want to take all of the big names. Daniel Dawson's a pretty big name here. He said, if you want to go for a world title, prove it to us. So we knew what for a good fighter. I was waiting for the 8 rounds, and I did. He gave me a hell of a fight. You can see he was looking at my face. He gave me hard kicks. So I'd like to thank Daniel Dawson for a tough fight. Thanks, man. I thought I was losing there a while, but Johnny said you have to win the last round to win it, so I hope I came home strong and deserved to win. I'd like to thank everyone for coming down. Thanks Michael Vienna for the fitness. I'd like to thank my coolers, Johnny for putting me in a great shape and doing all this by himself, so everyone put a hand for Johnny. Gordon also in the corner, Tony Marshall, thanks everyone, all my friends supporting me, everyone here. I'd like to congratulate Crystal Bellini's, put up a good fight too. Good on you, Chris. And everyone put up a good fight today. Good night everyone, thanks.
Before we talk to John, how about 3 cheers for our dual Commonwealth champion? Hibbert? 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 Biggest crowd ever, I think, John.
Yeah, it was a fantastic crowd. People in the West do love kickboxing. I'd just like to thank Nick Telecourse and all the boys for supporting us. And put on 4 boys tonight, so I'd like to thank you. It's hard for one gym to put on so many boys, but I appreciate it. And thank you all for coming, and have a good night.
John Sheeter, what a great night of ultimate kickboxing. Howard Lee saying from the Macedonian Entertainment Centre, protect yourself at all times, both physically and emotionally. Reach for the stars, may God bless. Peace on earth. We are one nation. You got to fight for your rights.